programs here.
I'll take a program. I'll take some earplugs.
Get to clear the program. Here we go. $5 each and 3 for 20. All right, I'll come back. I'll collect the money later. Here we go.
What's your name?
Program, man.
Program man. Program man. I'll take one more. Thank you. You're the best. Are you programmed for this? No coffee, baby.
Well, cats, here we are again. What happened this time? If it's not a demanding job, I thought you could do it.
I did at first, but then they had me do this thing called inventory. It seemed like a lot of math, counting and stuff, and it just wasn't the right fit for me.
All right, fit for you. It does seem we're having a hard time finding the right fit for you, doesn't it?
Well, I can't help it if you keep sending me to these jobs where they don't appreciate my unique set of talents.
Yours? Well, there is one more place we can try. But I'm warning you, Jack, if this doesn't work, you're going to have to find another agency, and I mean it.
Oh, okay, what do you got?
Well, this would fall under the category of special event help.
Special? That sounds great. What kind of job?
All right, everybody. Up to. Rehearsal starts in 1 hour. Norton. Norton. Norton, I thought I told you to have that trapeze rigging ready to go by now.
Yes, but
Hey, Pops! The toilet in the ladies' dressing room is backed up again!
I thought you fixed that.
well, I told you I need more help.
Well, the new guy's supposed to be here later today. But in the meantime, go plunge that toilet and then finish up that rigging.
Yes, Pops.
That's more like it.
Well, it's about time. Women, always throwing things down the toilets that don't belong in the toilet. You have got to take care of this.
Oh, God. What now?
This Eve, her snake keeps slithering into my tent and eating my tea leaves.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's completely ridiculous. Snakes don't eat tea leaves. When was the last time you saw a snake having a cup of tea? Well, then how do you explain this? I found this shepherd snakeskin in my Harrington box of tea leaves. Oh, don't listen to her, Bob. If my snake is eating your tea leaves, well, then there's something wrong with that tea. Oh, there's something wrong with your snake.
All right, ladies, look, I don't have time for this. Eve, put that snake on a leash.
I tell you, I'm not.
All I ever wanted was to run a little carnival sideshow. But no, I had to let that ex-wife of mine talk me into buying this money pit of a circus. The only way this thing's going to break even is if one of my highly insured performers has an accident. Then what does she do? She goes and runs off with the contortionist. The contortionist, I tell you, I mean, how can I compete with a contortionist? Come on. I tell you, you know, marriage is a 3-ring circus. Engagement ring, wedding ring, and suffering. God, helmet!
Go, Pops.
How many times have I told you not to leave your weights lying around so people can trip over them?
I got a Australian Pops. blades.
Yeah, mucho blades.
I'm telling you, Dingle, it is not normal. How would you know anything about normal, Barry? Well, it just so happens that I wrote the book on normal, and you're not in it. Those noises that come out of you are ridiculous, and it's got to stop. And you have got to lay off the cheeseburgers. Why should I? You're the one that's lactose intolerant. Well, if I'm lactose intolerant, then we're lactose intolerant. Pop, please tell my sister to stop eating the cheeseburgers.
Barry, knock it off with those cheeseburgers already. Jesus.
This is not my problem. Why should I stop eating burgers just because my sister cannot metabolize dairy?
I can't believe I have to explain this to you. You can still eat burgers, just hold the cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you owe me. Oh, please.
Oh, excuse me, I'm looking for the ringmaster.
You watch where you're going. Can't you see I've got a show to do in a couple hours? I'm busy.
I know, I'm the new roustabout. I'm Jack.
Oh, the new roustabout. Great. Hey, Norton, get over here.
What now? I'm kind of busy. My hands are full.
Well, guess what? Help has finally arrived. This is, whatever. It's the new roustabout.
Jack, my name's Jack.
Good. First lesson, how to plunge a toilet. Come on.
Hey, this is special.
I'm telling you, you are useless.
Yeah, turns out leashes don't work so well on animals that are just a neck.
You're going to do just fine there, kid. Just do as you're told and don't ask too many questions.
Questions? Well, what kind of questions?
I just tell you.
Oh, sorry. But I just gotta know. The ringmaster, the boss, is he always that mean? And what's that name you all call him?
Yes, he is. But we call him Pops. He loves it. He thinks it's a sign of respect. But actually, it's short for popsicle. Because he's got a royal stick up his butt.
Right. But you must like working here, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm in it for the glamour. Plunging toilets, shoveling sawdust, scraping snake poop. If you think feeding a snake is bad, wait until you...
No, I get it. So, how long have you been doing this work?
A long time. I ran away to join the circus when I was 17 years old, when it came through my town. I've been waiting for a chance to perform ever since, though. But all they let me do is these menial tasks around here. But I'm biding my time, waiting for a spot to open. Someday, my name is going to be in the lights. Someday, I'm going to be getting the applause.
Really? What do you do?
I'm still working on that.
Hey, Carney! You finished tying those knots yet?
Dang it, Vladimir, I told you not to call me Carney.
I'll call you the King of England if it gets my rigging done before my rehearsal.
I'm not a Carney, I'm a roustabout.
Who's this?
Oh, I'm Jack.
You are new, Jack.
Why, yes, I am. I just started today. I'm learning the ropes.
I am Svetlana from Ukraine.
It's nice to meet your acquaintance, Mrs. Svetlana.
Please, Jack. Mrs. Svetlana was my mother's name. I am just Svetlana.
I'm sorry, just Svetlana.
I was born on a farm outside a small village of Chelyabinsk. My sister Grata, who was goat, fought our family of hungry bears so I could be born.
Your sister was a goat?
In Ukraine, we have saying, sometimes sister is like goat, sometimes goat is like sister.
So was Greta the goat was like the sister, or the sister was like the goat?
Exactly.
So where'd you learn how to do trapeze?
I have bachelor's degree in circus arts from the University of Chernobyl.
Yeah, she was at the head of her class. Then she had a meltdown.
I can perform any role in circus, from upside down to tightrope. I can even rebuild entire cannons for a human cannonball.
That's impressive.
Is not all. I am classically trained ballerina from the Kirov Academy of Ballet. I can do lion. I can do swan. This is lion. This is swan.
Swan, that looks like a kitty to me.
No, is swan is other swan. They are lovers.
You are quite beautiful.
I know.
Hey, nice job on the knots.
Carney!
No, Carney. Hey, where's the Carney? I need help with some names.
Oh, come on.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Jack, the new roustabout.
Oh, well, Tam Valley Tammy's the name and shooting's the game. Why, I'm the rootinest, tootinest, sharpshootingest gal north of the Golden Gate.
I thought that was Sausalito salad.
Used to be.
Hold still.
What was that all about?
You had a fly on your shoulder. You're welcome.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
Oh, my dad taught me. I grew up out yonder at the Tennessee Valley Trailer Park. And Daddy was always shooting at something. His favorite thing to shoot at was this old abandoned school bus they had out back the trailer park. Called it his shooting bus. Whenever he got mad, he packed up his shooting irons, went out back and shot her up.
That sounds dangerous. What's your mom think about that?
Oh, she was very supportive. Figured as long as he was shooting at the shooting bus, he wasn't shooting at us. Of course, that's when he was angry. Sometimes Daddy got depressed.
Oh, what did he do when he got depressed?
When he was depressed, he'd go out back and shoot one of the shooting cows.
You had shooting cows?
Well, weren't really ours. Belonged to the neighbor and weren't no actual cows neither. Our neighbor was a sculptor, specialized in cows.
What did you think your dad shooting up his cows?
Didn't take too kindly, that's for sure. Came out of his trailer, hooting and hollering to beat the band, calling Daddy all manner of nasty names and insulting his mom.
He insulted your dad's mother?
Sure did. Called her all manner of inappropriate epithet. Called her a scarlet woman.
That must have made him mad.
Sure did. Daddy became extremely angry when anyone insulted his mom.
Well, what did you then?
Ain't you paying no attention? He shot up the shooting bus.
That must have been some upbringing.
Sure was, of course. As a result, I became the sharpshootingest sharpshooter south of San Salvador.
I thought that was Larkspur Lucy.
Used to be.
Why do you even need to use pink gunpowder anyhow?
I don't need to, I want to. It's my trademark. Been using pink gunpowder ever since I started packing my own bullets. And back then, pink was my favorite color.
Well, how old were you when you started packing bullets?
6.
6? Oh, that's quite impressive. I didn't learn how to powder a gun until my teens.
We all gotta start sometime. You've been shooting yourself out of cannons long?
Oh my, yes. You know, I had big guns when I was a little girl. And I've been, grew up under the big top, you know. And my mother was a human cannonball just like me. My father was a wild animal trainer at a circus up in Sonoma County.
Petaluma?
Oh my, no, you can't peck those things. Well, they'll bite your hand right off.
Well, here's to your mama then. Us explosive women have to stick together, right, sister?
Oh, most definitely. But I've got one Mabel. I keep getting it mixed up with my rouge.
Speaking of rouge, I noticed you're using quite a lot there. You do know that no amount of makeup is going to help you get top billing over the flying pop-offs. After all, no one can hang from the trapeze like Vladimir. He's so well hung.
Oh, don't get so dewy-eyed. He's a married man. And as for top billing, that's what you think. I've been working on Pops, putting a bug in his ear about how to expand my act.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Huh.
Hey, you better lighten up or you're going to lose your job.
Lighten up, but these are my principles. Well, I'm a founding member of the National Animal Liberation Society, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah? Well, as long as we have an Austrian strongman in the show, they're not going to stop serving meat.
Oh, one of these days, Jesse, I'm going to sneak a veggie burger in between Helmut's buns. How many will you know the difference?
I like to sneak between Helmut's buns.
Oh, Clementine, get a grip. We're talking about animal rights here, not indulging whatever sick fantasy happens to be going through that mind of yours.
Oh, so you're the one who's been putting all those PETA posters up all over the place.
Well, I had to do something. I heard Pops was trying to find bigger acts to bring in more money. Look, I found this on his desk.
Oh, a lion tamer. So that's what all this is about. You just don't want to share the stage with another animal act.
Oh, what's so special about training lions anyway? They have mammalian brains. Anybody can tame a lion, for heaven's sake. Now, snake charming, that's an animal act. There's an art to it, a science. But no, everybody wants to see the lion. I don't know about you, but I'm not crazy about walking around here with a 500-pound carnivore prowling around. Do you have any idea how much meat a lion eats in a day?
Yeah. But like I told you, if you don't lighten up, you're going to lose your job. And as for Pops making something out of this flea bag sideshow, well, he would know a good business move if it bit him in the butt. Now, if I were in charge of this freak show, I'd have it turned around in no time.
And just how would you do that?
Well, first I'd get rid of the thrill acts. I mean, everybody comes for the freaks. I mean, they may stay around to see the flying pop-ups, but they come for the freaks.
Well, you said it, sister. Brother.
You don't know what it's like working for that tyrant, the great Wandu. Want to do this, want to do that.
You don't know what it's like with this one. Me? What about you? What about me?
You snore.
Why do you think I'm tired all the time? If you're tired all the time, maybe you should think about your lifestyle. What are you saying? I'm saying those men you bring back to the tent, you don't think I see those things? We're kind of attached if you hadn't noticed. You're just jealous because I get all the attention. Maybe if you thought about your personal hygiene once in a while. Ew, have you smelled your breath lately? Well, if my breath smells bad, it's because you won't floss me.
Oh, go floss yourself.
No, I can't do that. We're right-handed.
Well, I need to go get ready. Magicians' assistants don't saw themselves in half, you know.
You get sawed in half?
That's right.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
It's more of a horizontal thing, but you two look like you're in a vertical situation.
All right, is everybody decent? Oh, come on, ladies. Your mouths say no, but your eyes, well, they say yes.
Oh, Pops, just because you own this two-bit circus doesn't mean you can just come in here anytime you want.
Yeah, what kind of man does that?
How about a little warning next time? I didn't even have my robe off yet.
Pops, shoot.
big, very strong. The best of being strong.
God, Helmut, you are strong, strong as bear.
You know, in the old country, when the horse needs new shoe, I carry horse 5 miles to horse and shoe mark.
Why not simply carry horseshoe man to horse?
See? Very strong. No one is better than man's and Helmut.
Oh, you're much of a perfection, Lapuchka.
Svetlana! Yoo-hoo! Svetlana! Svetlana, my love, you hang upon the cheek of night like a rich jewel from an Ethiop's ear.
A what?
You silly thing, that's Shakespeare. There's no like a bard who can help me express the reaches of my love for you.
It's okay.
Oh, well, look who it is. You wouldn't be trying to make time with my wife now, would you? Lotion? That's Lucian, not lotion. Whatever you say. Lotion. Now why don't you prance along and go polish your sword? Well, I never. I can believe that.
I'd like to polish his sword.
Oh, Clementine, you're terrible.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Norton. I'm supposed to clean the cannon, and I don't know how to start. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Jack.
Charmed, I'm sure. I'm Clementine.
Hello, Mrs. Clementine.
Oh, please. It's just Clementine. You know, like the orange. Ever peel an orange, Jack? Ever bite into an orange and feel the juice run down your chin? Ever get the juice all over your fingers, Jack? Have to suck the juice off your fingers?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Clementine, but like I said, I've got a cannon to clean.
I'd like to clean your cannon, you marshmallow.
Come on, Clementine, it's getting late. Ah, good. Everyone go to bed. Everyone go to own bed.
Noted. I'll be right in, Svetlana. Now, what, pray tell, are you seeing in that crystal ball of yours, Esmeralda?
No, wouldn't you just love to know?
I think I do know. Nothing but cheap glass.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, you're a fraud, a fake, a quack, a charlatan. Why, you're no more of a soothsayer than I am.
That is unprovable.
Perhaps. But Pops might be very interested in seeing this guide to fake fortune telling I found in your tent.
I can't believe you would stoop to such a level in my tent. How could you?
Well, I would definitely stoop to that level. Unless it's worth, say, $200 a week to you for me not to tell him.
100 a week. Oh, all right. All right.
Good. Now that we got that little bit of business out of the way, why don't you look at that big ball of yours? Tell me my fortune.
I thought you said I was a fake, huh?
I'm willing to suspend disbelief for a while.
Let me see. I see a man with an enormous head and a very little brain.
Seriously.
All right. Oh. Oh. I don't think I want to do this anymore. Oh, Vladimir, my darling
Me?
All right, everybody, lights out. Big show tomorrow.
I'll be right back, Svetlana. I'm gonna get a glass of water. I love
Say, the ladies switched rooms.
no. Right.
Well, not tonight.
Oh, Clementine, I just love running my fingers through your beard.
Lucian, darling, we're out of vodka. I'll be right back. Have a good night. Has anyone seen my gunpowder for my cannon? It was in my tent a minute ago, and the cake was full, and now it's empty. What?
All right, everybody, get ready. Showtime in T-minus 6.
T-minus 6? What does this mean, T-minus 6? T-minus 6 what?
He means minutes, Element, my darling. You are as stupid as you are strong.
Then why doesn't he say minutes?
It's circus expression. Like every time a clown cries, an angel goes blind.
I've been in circus for many years. Never have I heard such expression.
Like they say in Kiev, the stronger the ox, the smaller the ears.
That one does not even make sense.
Of course not, you big side of beef.
Showtime. T-minus 5.
Bob, I lost my snake. I can't find my snake. Have you seen my snake?
I thought I told you to put that thing on a leash.
I thought I told you where you could stick that leash, Pops.
Well, if gunpowder is anything like tea leaves, I think you should ask Eve.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You know Bob didn't eat your nasty old tea leaves. Well, you should know that if you were a real fortune teller.
What are you getting at, snick woman?
Oh, what I'm getting at is that maybe that crystal ball of yours is getting a little old and dusty, just like you.
You are idiot.
Showtime. T-minus 4.
Wanda, where are you?
Why don't you leave that poor woman alone? Yeah, you tyrant. After all she does for you, getting sawed in half, holding your top hat, feeding your rabbit.
minus 3.
Now where is my sword? What's the matter, lotion? I can't find my sword, you aggravating aerialist. It's not lotion, it's Lucian.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, that's okay. I understand that the more masculine acts are always ribbing one another.
Sure they are. Did you look in your scabbard, lotion?
Of course I looked in my scabbard, you tiresome trapezist. Oh, there it is.
Showtime. T minus 2.
My apple, my apple! Oh, where is my apple? Cardi! Cardi, where is my apple? I need it for my act.
My name is Norton, and I don't know where your stupid apple is. Where'd you leave it?
You sure ask a lot of questions for a carny.
If apples are anything like these, I should ask Eve, huh? Oh, snakes don't eat apples.
Carny!
For the last time, oh, never mind. I'll help you find your apple.
Thanks. Damn it, Tammy! I told you to move your gunpowder away from my rouge.
All right, everybody. Places. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Circus Calamita! Prepare yourselves for an evening of mounting laughter, high-flying danger, and explosive thrills like you've never experienced before. Our show begins this evening with one of the most unique women you will ever encounter. Presenting Clementine, the Bearded Lady. Now, who hasn't ever wished that their wife understood them better, or that their husband show his feminine side once in a while? Well, guess what? Our next performer accomplishes both. Introducing Jessie, half man, half woman. And now prepare yourselves for a sight so strange, a spectacle so bizarre, that many have been struck dumb by sheer wonder. From deep within the forest of Siam, I give you Dingle and Berry, the Siamese dancing twins. To the left. In days of yore, it was the snake who charmed Eve into giving Adam the apple. But here in our show, it is Eve who charms the snake.
watch me. Do you think you can do that? Okay, so it's your turn. You try. Calm, soothing music. I guess you won't know. You see, anyone can charm a snake. He's here for a rain. You get to keep the snakes.
Our next performer comes to us all the way from exotic Romania. Please give a warm welcome to that lady of fortune, the beauty of Bucharest, Esmeralda!
Some advice for you. Remember, Neil Armstrong had to put his spacesuit on one leg at a time. But then again, he did walk on the moon. You look lovely tonight, my dear. With your husband here? You here with your husband?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Let me see. Oh, my dear, you could have done so much better. You will help a child reach its full potential, or at least the faucet. You love the nightlife. You've got to boogie. You're going to have a very long life. Be sure to make it interesting. Your lover is closer than you think. Probably hiding in the closet. Very handsome. What are you doing after the show? Well, I guess that ends that. I will see you all later. Possibly. Who knows? It's a murder mystery. I never know. I don't even know. That's it for now.
And now, a man with magical powers of worldwide renown, I give you the great Wandu!
What happened to my bunny?
Oh, enough of that. Please, Wanda, select 3 members of the audience to help us out this evening. Wanda and I have studied the magic arts at the most esoteric institutions across the globe, from the pragmatic West to the mysterious East. We perform for the proud heads of Europe and the potentates of Persia. Often, as conjurers of the supernatural, we are asked to peer into the future. We're going to demonstrate that this evening, as soon as I have some volunteers. usually graced with such beauty. They're ordinary cards. There's even clubs and hearts and diamonds.
They look real, they look real.
Okay, here we go. So pick one. Don't show it to anybody. Now, with this magic pen, write your phone number on the face. Oh, come on now. I was distracted by beauty, but let us be more serious now. Long before you arrived this evening, I meditated. In the garden behind the building, I asked the mages of history, all the seers and sorcerers, to open my third eye, to aid me to know what would happen this evening. They did. I recorded what will happen. I sealed it in that envelope. You, good sir, please watch the envelope. We'll need you in a minute. Now you, lady, pick another card. Don't show it to anybody. Not even Wanda, she's close. Now let me just cogitate for a moment. Remember what was revealed. Is your card the 5 of clubs?
What? Maybe.
Are you really saying it's the 5 of clubs or it's not? You gotta give me a straight answer here. We're very up and up here. This is absolutely... Oh, you showed it to Wanda now. That might be bad. Okay, tell me what it is. Is it the 5 of clubs?
The 4 of hearts.
The 4 of hearts? You're saying it's not the 5 of clubs? Oh, wow. What am I going to do? Please, good sir, open the envelope and read the contents to the audience. Don't be shy.
Not the 5 of clubs.
Say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are faint of heart or weak of nature, I beg you, leave now. For what you are about to see risks life and limb 100 times over. Introducing Lucian, the Sword Swallower.
Good people, I must impress upon you never to try your hand at this sword play yourselves. I am a highly trained swordsman in the tradition of Porthos, Athos, Aramis, and Inigo Montoya. So with your kind permission, I shall now perform my most famous feat.
We move now from sword play to gunplay. Our next performer is a direct descendant of Annie Oakley. She's a sharpshooting cutie, the princess of the West, our very own Tam Valley Annie.
How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah.
I don't think I can hear you. I'm gonna need a brave volunteer from the audience here. Would you like to come up and dance? Come on in.
You get it. And I thought, great. Then just go ahead and tilt your head forward. Now, you probably don't want to move. Now, I just have to... About there, yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's give a big countdown. In 3, 2, 1.
As a child growing up in Austria, our next performer saved his entire kindergarten class by carrying their school bus on his shoulder across a flooded river. So please give a warm welcome to the strongman from Salzburg, Helmut. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the most death-defying stunt you will ever see. Please raise your eyes to the roof of the big top. There you will find elegance and grace, strength and beauty. Behold, it's Vladimir and Svetlana, the Flying Pop-Ups!
Told you they don't mean a thing. Now get a hold of yourself, Svetlana.
I warn you many times. You cheat on Svetlana, Svetlana will pay you back.
Yeah. But can we just get on with the damn act first?
That's our show you do to the rigging?
I didn't do anything. I set up the way I always do. I swear I didn't do anything wrong. Wait, this wasn't Nora's fault. Look, the rope has been cut.
Wait a minute, get out of the way. Let me see that. Well, Jack, you're right. This rope has been cut.
Oh, well, if the rope was cut, that means it was deliberate. Someone wanted Blackbeard to die.
But who would do such a thing?
Well, I'm not one to make accusations, but who amongst us uses a sword?
Excuse me, Vladimir. Why are you all looking at me? This is ridiculous. My swords are strictly for swallowing, not for cutting rope. Oh, the very idea. Oh, Svetlana, my love, you know I couldn't commit murder.
Well, and another thing, with Vladimir conveniently out of the way, you have a clear path to Svetlana.
Well, I'm certainly not the only one around here who's pitched food to Svetlana. What about Helmut? Or how about Norton? Or even this new fellow here has made bedroom eyes at the Ukrainian gazelle.
Hey, wait a minute. What's that hanging off the carny's belt?
I'm not a...
It's a knife. Ooh, you caught the rope.
Okay, now everyone's going a little crazy around here. Why the heck would I cut the rope when I could have just tied slip knots to the rigging?
And who's to say you weren't doing that very thing? I think the carny's been friggin' with the rigging.
I'm not Artie. And besides, don't the Great Wandu and Wanda use a saw in their act?
That's ridiculous. I'm not even interested in Svetlana. I'm happily hooked up with Wanda. And besides, she's not my type with her exotic looks and taut bosom.
All right, that's enough. Yeah, we would use a saw in our act. Hey, everything's fake, you idiots. You should know that. How can we cut a rope with a fake saw? Jeez.
Wait a second here. You know, there's something caught in the rope here. Well, looky there. It's a hair. A thick black hair.
That could be from Tammy, or from you.
That could be from anyone with dark hair, including Tammy, Eve, and Esmeralda.
Oh, don't forget me. What am I saying?
Yeah, right. And Lucian.
Or that slatternly Slav Svetlana. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Who said the head had to come from someone's head, huh?
That's right, it would be from Clementine's rear.
Or from Helmut's manly chest.
Or it could be for that half of Jesse's head. Or maybe somebody without black hair planted a black hair in order to avoid suspicion.
Yeah.
Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think of that?
Okay, it could be any one of us. Now let's just calm down.
Calm down, calm down. My beloved Vladimir is dead and I'm being accused of his murder. It's crazy. It's impossible.
All right, now everyone take a deep breath. Let's go back to our tents, clean up, calm down, and then we'll come back and discuss it like adults.
Well, shouldn't somebody call the police?
Listen, newbie. The first rule of the circus is. What happens under the big top, stays under the big top. We take care of our own problems.
Carney's right. The last thing we need is some nosy sheriff sticking his big sheriff nose where it don't belong.
All right, everybody, all right. Listen up. Go back to your tans and clean yourselves up a little.
Well, here's to Vladimir. He was a bit of a brute, but he sure knew how to wear a unitard. A hip hip in his arm to the memory of his high wire heroics.
To Vladimir!
To Vladimir!
How is Svetlana? I think maybe I go comfort her.
Oh, Henrietta, even I took her to our tent. I made her a cup of tea. She finally got to her sleep. Leave her alone.
Oh, Vladimir, my darling.
You think you're the only one who loved him?
We're all devastated. Maybe it would help if we shared some stories about Vladimir.
Oh, yes, like how he always called me lotion and crushing my masculinity.
I was thinking of some happy stories.
Oh, well, there was that one time down in Florida. Remember that dreadful town outside of Pensacola? We had just finished the closing night show, and it was so hot I couldn't sleep. So I snuck out of my tent, and who should I run into but Vladimir? He couldn't sleep either. We spent the most delightful night running around in the field capturing fireflies. It was delicious.
Hey, remember that time I lost Bob?
Who's Bob?
Bob is her snake.
Well, Vladimir helped me look for my snake. Oh, we must have looked high and low for that snake. First, we looked in my tent. Oh, and then we looked in his tent. After that, we went out in the field behind the mess tent and we looked some more. And over the course of the day, oh my gosh, we must have looked, I don't know, 4 or 5 times.
Did you find your snake?
Oh, what snake?
Okay. It's no secret that Vladimir was carried on with nearly every woman in this show.
So if anyone has left anything in Vladimir's dressing tent, I suggest you go and get it before Svetlana finds it.
And the fact that he was never going to leave Svetlana gives all of you a good motive for murder.
Well, what about you? Oh, yeah, with the Trapeze Act out of the way, now you get tough, filthy.
What about you, Norton? You hated him, and the fact that he was always teasing you, calling you Carney all the time.
Calling me Carney? Everybody calls me Carney. I should kill only him.
You were in love with Svetlana.
Oh, yeah, but so was he.
Oh, people! Now it's not the time to accuse, it's the time to come together. Now, doesn't anyone have a nice story about Vladimir? Anyone?
I first met Vladimir when I was Northwest Circus and Sideshow out of Biloxi. She was young and lithe, very handsome, very sensual. The first glance we shared was full of passion and desire. One night after hose down, we found ourselves behind the camel stalls. It was a sultry night, full moon. We fell together, our bodies entwined as one, and made mad love amongst the camels until dawn. Our affair lasted 2 weeks, until our passion drove me mad, and I had to kill him with a silver dagger that was a gift from a former lover.
Oh, Clementine, you are an idiot. You know that is not true.
He was my lover.
Oh, that's enough. Sit down.
You know, sitting around like this after a show swapping stories really takes me back to my childhood.
You in a circus?
No, my dad was. I got to travel around with him.
Your papa, what did he do in circus?
Tightrope walker.
Does he still perform?
No, he had an accident.
What happened?
Well, the official story was he lost his balance and fell.
Well, that implies there's an unofficial story.
All I'm going to say is he was the headliner and everyone was jealous of him. I know in my heart that one of his fellow performers did him in.
Oh, and now you have a grudge against circus performers, I suppose.
No, I love the circus. But I know that somewhere out there...
All right, everybody, lights out. Big show tomorrow.
Let's all go get some sleep.
Oh, thank God! So that's who did it.
What? Did I see that?
It was you!
Showtime, T-2. boys and girls, welcome to Circus Calamitas! Yeah. Well, I'm sure that some of you may have heard that we had a little accident during our show last night, but have no fear, the circus will go on. But tonight we're going to change things around a little and start with our headlining act. So prepare yourselves now for a feat so daring you will hardly believe your eyes. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the bravest woman on earth. Give it up for that human cannonball, Miss Boom Boom McGee! Again, I gotta ask, what the hell happened here?
Hey! Look what I found in the cannon's firing chamber.
Well, look, the top's blown right off.
My top blew right off one time.
No! Your cannon is kaput.
Helmut is right. How could this have happened? It looks like Boom Boom used too much gunpowder.
Oh, come on. Boom Boom would never use too much gunpowder. She's a professional. A professional, I tell you. Why, she's performed this act 100 times without so much as even a hiccup.
Listen, even the most professional people among us can make a mistake. Well, I myself once shot a man in Reno during my act, was shooting an apple off his head, and I sneezed. Not pretty.
What? No. This was no mistake. Someone deliberately overfilled the canister.
Oh, but who would do such a thing? Well, I don't know who would, but I know who could. Mrs. Svetlana.
Please, Jack, you know I could never do such a thing. You know this. And besides, it's just Svetlana. Mrs. Svetlana was my mother.
I'm sorry, just Svetlana, but yes,
studied circus arts at the University of Chernobyl. She knows how to load a human cannon.
No, it's a preposterous accusation. The only person here strong enough to lift an entire cannon is Helmut.
Well, that's certainly true. Well, yeah, Helmut is strong like ox. But it's hard to see what that has to do with anything. You do not have to lift cannon to load cannon. How strong does one have to be to load cannon? Oh, please, you Teutonic Titan. Whoever did this had to have a reason to want Boom Boom dead. She had the goods on whoever killed Vladimir. Dear deliverer of daring do. And who wanted him dead more than his wife's lover?
Wait a minute. If everyone who is Svetlana's lover is a suspect, we're going to be here a very long time. It is intolerable! I'm widow! You have insulted my reputation for the very last time. I demand satisfaction. Every man here knows that.
Hey, look at the can. There's some kind of pink powder around the edges.
There's only one person here I know who uses pink gunpowder.
How do you know that's gunpowder? Looks like rouge to me. Boom Boom used enough rouge to choke a snake. Hey, how do we know that sidewinder of yours didn't get into the cannon?
Oh, just what are you inferring?
I'm not inferring anything. I'm implying that serpent of yours slithered into the cannon and ate all the gunpowder. That snake's already in Dutch with Pops. So you refilled the blasting can, but didn't know how, and you used too much.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Bob would never eat gunpowder.
No, I don't know. Bob seems to have all kinds of non-certain appetites.
Okay, I've had just about enough of you. You and your fake crystal ball and your cheap tea leaves. I know Vladimir was blackmailing you, you charlatan, and you would rather commit murder than admit you're a fraud.
Fraud! I'll show you who's a fraud.
This reminds me of my lover in Yuba City.
Esmeralda, get a grip, you're embarrassing yourself.
Maybe we're just focusing way too much on Boom Boom.
Why shouldn't we be focusing on Boom Boom? Did someone else get shot out of the cannon and go right through the roof?
She just sailed right up there. Yeah, but there's been 2 murders, so maybe they're connected. Connected?
Oh, the plot thickens like a slow simmering bouillabaisse.
Like I say, she killed my Boom Boom, and then she committed suicide.
Oh no, you Ukrainian kid, that's not what I meant.
So are you saying that whoever killed Vladimir also killed Boom Boom?
I'm saying that it stands to reason that one person committed both murders.
But what's the connection between Vladimir and Boom Boom?
They were lovers!
Clementine, wait, you know what? That's actually a good point.
We need to ask ourselves, who stood to gain by both Vladimir and Boom Boom being out of the show?
Jack, you have something you want to say?
No. It's just that Norton has always wanted to be in the show, and now there are 2 openings.
Yeah.
Well, you seem to know just about everything about everyone tonight, don't you?
Wait. See, Carmen wants to be in the show. Oh, a career climbing party. And that's so delicious. It's got to be fattening.
It's not a party!
I was actually thinking about someone who would gain financially by both Boom Boom and Vladimir's deaths. Someone like you, Pops.
Me?
You.
Yeah.
I don't know you're talking about.
Well, I happen to know that you took out insurance policies on everyone in the circus.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what do you expect? This money pit of a circus was running me into the ground. I needed a backup plan, that's all. I knew it was only a matter of time before one of you idiots here screwed up and pulled the wrong rope, or stepped off the wrong ladder, or overpacked that can with blasting powder. Well, guess what? Looks like I was right.
Looks like you're guilty.
Oh, come on. There's more motives on this stage than yoga pants at a Tam Valley PTA meeting.
You know, Pops is right. We'll never figure this out. We need some help. Perhaps our lovely audience would be willing to help us. You people out there, discuss among yourselves. Find out who committed these terrible murders. Mark your paper. Get the spokesperson. I give you 5 minutes. Get on with it. How did you do, everybody? Is it okay if I go out and talk to people and see what they think of the murder?
Well, we should know already.
Yeah, you're
Would it matter if I said, no, detain her?
Of course. Who's the spokesperson here? Stand up, you're in show business. Get on. I vote for mine.
We have envelope, but we are not allowed to release it. Oh. We think that,
Me? How could I possibly kill Vladimir? I didn't even know who he was until he died. And me and Svetlana? Are you kidding? That would be like Beyonce going to bed with Homer Simpson.
And then this table. We think it was Jesse. You knew about the insurance policy. You were in the makeup room when they were discussing the mix-up between the rouge and the gunpowder. You've known all along.
Well, I had considered killing Boone, but I said no. But I thought killing Vladimir, and I said no. So we couldn't decide on anyone and didn't do it.
Willie.
Oh, no.
You were in love with Svetlana, and then the cannonball found you out.
Guilty as charged.
What's your right, Tom?
He says, I'm in a witness protection program.
And after you did it.
Please don't tell anybody, but the government pays Pops to let me stay.
And ladies, who do you think?
I think it was you.
Why would it be me?
Vladimir knows you're a fake fortune teller. Instead of paying him $200 a week, you decided to kill him with your smashed crystal ball, which is why you don't have
And why would I kill Boom Boom? Oh no, Boom Boom was my friend. You see, I warned her to go get her equipment out of the dressing room. You are wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm a liar. You know what I think? I think you are idiots. We think it's Jack because his father was a tightrope walker, was killed, and we don't know why, and we think Sylvana is his mother.
Found the article that linked Vladimir with the death of his father, so he killed Boom Boom to cover up the murder.
I didn't do it, but if any of you gentlemen would like to come back to my tent, you may investigate me further.
Question to this table. You want to stand up and be in showbiz or not? Okay.
Okay.
We agree that it's Jack for all the reasons that he said. And remember they said that what happens at the circus stays at the circus. And it started with Jack, it's got to end with Jack.
No.
The first person on stage.
No.
Last
It was Helmut. It must have been Helmut. He did it.
A prize man admits his guilt. I admit nothing.
This table thinks it's him or her. One of them killed Boom Boom and another one killed You knew everything, and at the beginning you said, if I ran this circus, only the freaks would be in it. None of
But I think it was evil. Oh, no. You see, I would never kill Vladimir. Vladimir had skills. No woman would kill a man with skills. They're hard to come by. And Boom Boom was my drinking buddy. Those big bassoons brought the men in. It was my wing woman.
One last chance to get it. Mr. Hanson here.
We think it was Jack.
For the same reason, the clip that linked Jack's father, it was a notice of Jack's father's death, and it linked Vladimir as a colleague of his father. And when Boom Boom found the clip and saw Jack, Jack had motive to kill Boom Boom. Also, Jack was standing right next to the cannon when it went off, so he had access to the gunpowder.
You know, that is not an original thought.
I think you're confused. I'm Ukrainian, not Russian. There's no collusion here. That's a big lie. Vladimir and I had what you call an open relationship, an open marriage. You know, what do you say? You call it swingers. So all you old mill parents out there, you know it.
Well, Pops, I'm not sure we're any farther along than we were before.
I thought we decided Pops did it.
Me? No, it could just as easily been you.
It's the Cardi.
There's you! Oh my God! It's so obvious! Do I really have to explain it to all you adults? Boom Boom was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's right. This was all about Vladimir. Fortunately, I jotted a couple notes down during the show. Let's start with Wanda and Wandu. I'm sure they use a saw in their act, but if their sawing skills are anything like the rest of their magic skills, we can rule them out. Besides, Wandu was busy chasing all the women in the show, and Wanda was busy keeping an eye on Wandu. For either of them to worry about Vladimir at all. Now, Dingleberry. Yeah. Dingleberry. They can't agree upon anything long enough to possibly commit a murder. Just because they're connected to him doesn't mean that their left hand knows what their right hand is doing.
Oh, what a relief! I thought you did it! Me? I thought you did it!
Now, Clementine. Oh, no, that's not Clementine. Maybe later, but not now. Case in point. Clementine apparently has too many lovers to be concerned about, jealous of any single one of them. So, it wasn't Clementine. Now, Helmut wanted Svetlana for himself, and he would kill for her too. But alas, he's simply too stupid to actually run it.
Look at the straw. Straw like house.
Yes, wrong.
That's too bad.
Now, Eve, on the other hand, Eve is nobody's fool. She knew that Vladimir was never going to leave Svetlana, but she also was more concerned about her snakes than about turning the circus vegetarian. No, she wasn't afraid about Vladimir at all. Concerned about it.
The more I get to know people, the more I like snakes.
Oh yes, Esmeralda. She had a motive. She was being blackmailed by Vladimir in exchange for not revealing that she's a fraud. But she saw something in her crystal ball. She foresaw Vladimir's death because she knew somebody else was going to do the deed for her.
So, the fraud's alibi is that she's not a fraud?
Listen, I can do without the sarcasm.
Actually, there's irony, not sarcasm.
Oh, what the hell's the difference?
Well, all sarcasm is irony, but not all irony. Oh, never mind.
Lucian.
Oh, present you hitherto, hushed harlequin.
Lucian also wanted Svetlana for himself, but he had far too big of a circus growth rush on Vladimir to kill him. After all,
spend an enchanted night together, catching fireflies.
Guilty as charged, you judicious jester, you!
And then there's Thornton. Thornton wanted a spot in the show. And the death of a headliner, or a couple of headliners, could certainly create an opening for him. But why now? He still doesn't know what his talent is. No, wasn't working. What about someone more deceitful? Or shall we say, two-faced? Was Jesse in love with Svetlana or with Vladimir?
Or both.
Or neither.
Were his or her attempts to get everybody to calm down and just get along merely a smokescreen to create chaos and confusion? Nobody was more confused than himself, herself. One moment, kind and sympathetic. The next moment, man. No, Jesse couldn't muster the emotional focus to kill anybody.
I don't really know what you're saying, but I agree. Me too.
Besides love, murder, the strongest motive for murder is money. And one of us had a huge financial motive for murder. The circus owner, Pops, had taken out insurance policies on everybody in the troupe, including double indemnity clauses in case of accidental death.
Yeah, sure, what was I supposed to do? This flea bag outfit was ruining me. I just wanted to be able to retire, but I certainly didn't kill anybody.
Well, that's probably true. If you're going to kill somebody, why spend the money to take out insurance policies on everybody? How about somebody who's been floating along under the radar? Are you roused about it? Jack?
Me?
Perhaps. You've been following circuses around for years, trying to find your father's supposed killer. Did you find him in Vladimir?
No, I guess I have to keep on looking.
Exactly what a killer would say. But no, Jack didn't kill Vladimir for the simple reason that Vladimir was always too busy chasing leotards to find time to kill anybody. So Vladimir didn't kill his father, he didn't kill Vladimir. Well, we've covered love and money and jealousy. Which brings us to, we've covered love, money, and revenge. That's what I wrote down. Which brings us to jealousy. Had Svetlana finally had enough of all of Vladimir's running around with all the women in the show? Did you kill Vladimir in a fit of jealous stage? I mean, a fit of jealous rage? Probably not. She had her hands full with having affairs with so many men in the show, in the audience. No, wasn't true. Which brings us to... No way.
You better talk fast, Chuckles. We're losing our patience here.
Oh, I won't be much longer. Tammy's motive was self-preservation. She was on top of the world. But you wanted to be sure you stayed that way. You weren't always on top of it, were you?
What are you getting at, clown?
Tammy was the fastest rising star in the circus. You might say she was shooting her way to the top of the big top. Shooting her way, all right. Just ask Sausalito Sally, or Mill Valley Millie, or Larkspur Lucy. Or wait, you can't. They're dead. Shot dead, and all found with the same pink gunpowder residue on them. The same pink gunpowder residue found in Boom Boom's cannon.
I'm not confused. What does this have to
Vladimir, you pontificating prankster?
Vladimir was the only one who knew about all the other sharpshooters. He had a keen interest in our little dead-eye here.
Oh, Vladimir, not the cowgirl, too.
No, not in that way. You see, he'd been keeping tabs on our not-so-sweet sniper for quite some time. He noticed that all other rivals were meeting the same end. So he started collecting clippings of Tammy's transgressions. That's what Boom Boom found when she stuck into Vladimir's head for finding her bra. She found all the death stories of the 3 women who were shot. Sally, Millie, Lucy, all right here, off the paper. It was you who cut the rope. It was your hair found in there. And then when Boom Boom found the clippings, you couldn't let her live in here, not knowing what either of them knew. So you packed and added too much gunpowder. Hey, gunpowder.
You think you're so smart, don't you, Bozo?
Well, you all forgot one thing. I'm the rootinest, tootinest, sharpshootingest gal north of Golden Gate.
You forgot, you're not the only one here with a gimmick.
What?
Go get her, Bob!
Now can I call the police?
No!
Well. You know what? We take care of our own problems under the big top. So what happens to Tammy happens to everybody who breaks that circus code. A one-way ticket to mime school.
Mime school.
As I said, what happens under the big top stays under the big top.
And the only thing that didn't stay under the big top was Boom Boom's big top.
She just sailed right out there!
Oh, shut up! There's no talking where you're going.
At least I hope she gets a pink parade.
So what do we do about those 2 bodies in the freezer?
Welcome to the circus, Carney.
Our stage manager, Mike Stewart. And our co-authors of our show, Mrs. Abby Young. And her brother, Cliff Young, who's up in the booth. And of course, our fearless leader, he's our director, he's our tech man, he does it all. Please give him a big round. He's also up in the booth, Jeff Brown.